guys, welcome back to Vitale Style. Today I'm doing a tutorial on this look, which is the look I wore to my recent New York City trip with my husband on our vlog channel, and I had so many people ask for a tutorial, and it is using one of my favorite palettes in the world. It's the Lorac Pro. I think this is such a fantastic palette, and this is definitely my go-to look. This is like really up my alley. It's bronzy, it's warm tones, it's got a peachy pink lip. I just love it. It's one of my favorite looks and I'm excited to wear it today. I did amp things up with some false lashes just because it's the holiday season, but you of course could leave those out, and I normally would too if I wasn't going anywhere fancy. But I wanted to do this tutorial for you because it's been really highly requested on that vlog, and I did have my eyebrows already done because you guys know that takes forever, so I will have a link. There's a video on how I do my eyebrows, so you can go ahead and check that out. But this is what I came up with. I hope you guys like it. I tried to recreate it as best as I could from what I remembered because I really just kind of put my makeup on that day and just went with it. But this is the final look, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And I did want to mention that it is going to be a voiceover, just because I feel like to do tutorials, a voiceover is easier because my tutorials tend to be really long, and that's because this is something I'm really new at. So by doing a voiceover showing you every product step by step, of course, just makes things a little bit quicker. So let me know how you like that, and I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Now let's go on with the tutorial. The first thing I'm going to do is I am going to prime my lids using my Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I'm just going to pop a little bit of that all over the lids, and then I'm going in with this Rimmel Scandalized Jumbo Crayon in Bad Girl Bronze, and I am going to put that all over the lower lid. And then I'm going to take a stiff dome brush, eyeshadow brush, and this one is from Sonia Kashuk, and I'm just blending at the edges so that there are no harsh lines. You don't want any harsh lines, so blend, 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 but don't worry about it if it's not perfect. It doesn't need to be. And then going in with taupe from my Lorac Pro with a Sigma E25, and I'm going to put that right into my crease and just blend back and forth. And I'll have everything listed down below as far as the brushes I use and all the products, of course. And then I'm going in with the gold color from the Lorac Pro, and I am going to pat that all over the lid. And now you can go back into the product as many times as you feel like you need to until you get the color like really pigmented as you want it on your lid. And I'm using a Sonia Kashuk flat brush, but then you can see I switched to a Sigma E55 because it's one of my favorite eyeshadow brushes, and I just feel like it packs the color better. Back in with the E25, and I'm going in with the color Sable. And again, just right into that corner and blend, blend, blend. We're just going to build up the intensity of the colors. You just want to make sure you don't have any harsh lines. Then going in with the E55 again, I just dipped it right back into gold just to intensify the gold on the lid a little bit more, because after we blended, kind of got rid of some of the color. Then going in with a fine little pointy brush. This I believe is the E45 from Sigma, and I'm going in Espresso, I believe this color is called. Again, I'll list it all down below, and I am concentrating on the very outside corner just to intensify it as much as possible without looking really harsh. And then I'm going back in with the E25, the one we used for taupe, but this has nothing on it, whatever's left over from taupe and sable. And I'm just blending out the edges to make sure that there are no harsh lines. And I know it looks harsh now, but it'll be all right, just trust me. Then going in with a big fluffy brush, there's nothing on this brush whatsoever. I'm just doing windshield wiper motions just to blend out anything if we had any lines that were too harsh. Then going in with a little brush. Look at me, I couldn't figure out which color I wanted to use for my highlighter. Oh, there you go, we decided on nude. I'm taking nude, and I'm going to put that right in the inner corner with a little pointer brush. This was from an Eco Tools kit, but anything small enough to fit into your inner corners is good. And then I'm mixing white and cream together, and I am going to pop that right under my brow bone to highlight and lift the brow bone just a little tiny bit. Going in with my L'Oreal liquid liner. This is the Linear Intense, and I'm just going to do a wing liner, very classic. I did this off camera because, let's be honest, I needed to get so up close it was ridiculous. And then I'm going to curl my lashes. I'm going to put on a couple coats of mascara. I'm using this Diorshow Mascara just because I'm trying to use it up. I don't particularly love it, so I'm just going to do a couple of coats of that. You could certainly do just all mascara if you want to, but I decided to put on some falsies today because I was trying to do this look for like a holiday look, and these are just some Ardell Wispies, and I just used my favorite Revlon glue, and that is pretty much the eyes. So I'm gonna put on my Armani Corrector in 02. Again, thank you everyone for recommending this product. I absolutely love it, and I'm blending that in with my ring fingers, and then, well, with my fingers, not my ring fingers. And then I'm taking my Too Faced Primed and Poreless Primer, and I am gonna blend that in with my fingers. I feel like the warmth of my hands blend primer in best. I never like using a brush with primer. Then using my Makeup Forever HD foundation and my Real Techniques. I believe this is an expert face brush. I just got it recently and I'm so in love with it. This is the best brush for foundation I've ever used in my life. And I'm going to put some of the foundation all over the face, and then I'm going to buff it in with my brush. I love this brush. It is absolutely magical. Could I use any more foundation though? Look at me. Alright, finally. Blend, blend, blend until it's pretty much all smooth and there's no lines from the bristles of the brush. You want to just take your time, and at the end, I always like to pat it into the skin. Going in with my Nars concealer in Custard. I'm going to put that right under the eyes. I absolutely love this concealer. I'm so happy with it. I believe that this is the first high-end concealer that I really think is worth the money. It might be my new holy grail concealer. It might be beating my Maybelline. Can you believe that? I'm also going to put that stuff down my nose, a little bit on the Cupid's bow, just to highlight a little bit. Hold on. Singing break. There you go. I believe I was singing an Italian song. I can't really remember. I'm going to use the same brush. That's why I love this brush so much, because I love its shape. It fits right under the eyes beautifully, and I'm going to pat that in place. And I'm going to set that with my, I believe this is my Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Yes, with my Laura Geller brush, and I'm going to set that right under my eyes. I do love this concealer from Nars, but I do think it needs to be, I think you need to set it. And then I'm using this big Real Techniques, I believe this is just a powder brush. Brush, yes, that's what it is. And my Nars powder. This is just a translucent powder. Again, I'll have all the products down below. Just set the skin, and then using my NYX matte bronzer in medium and my Nars contour Aida brush, Aida, one of those, and I'm just contouring my face, going under the cheekbones. Look at those cheekbones. I wish I had really high up cheekbones, but hey, that's what contouring is for. And then on the sides of the head, the forehead, just a little bit. You don't want to do too much. And there's the other side. Woo, awesome. Bronzer makes all the difference. And then you're going to blend that out, so you don't want a really sharp line. Blend, blend, blend is key. Okay. Another singing break. Hold on. There we go. Someone was excited that day. I can't even remember what I was singing, but I know it was an Italian song. And I do a lot of face. Look at me. Going back in with espresso with a small pencil brush, and I'm going to run that under my lower lash line to smoke things out just a little tiny bit. I don't like to go too thick with my shadow under my lash line, just because I think it can make my eyes look smaller. So I just like to do it really lightly, and then I'm going into taupe to soften things up just a little bit with that same pencil brush. And I'm just going to sort of like smooth that out a little bit. And then using a Marc Jacobs pencil. This is the gel pencil, I believe, in black. And I'm lining my waterline just to make it look a little bit more smoky and sultry. Yeah. And then using my Lorac Baked Blush in Velvet Rope. I absolutely love this brush with my Bobbi Brown blush brush. This blush is one of my favorites. The whole line of these blushes are incredible. And I'm just gonna run that in the back of the cheek and on the cheekbone. You can certainly just do it the back of the cheekbone, but I like to do the whole thing. And then I take this big, I believe this is a bronzing brush from Eco Tools, and I just like to blend those two together just to make sure there's no harsh lines. Again, with the singing. Oh, now I got a microphone. There you go. And using Soft and Gentle from MAC as my highlighter, I'm going to run that on top of the cheekbones really lightly, nothing too hard because I don't want to look like a disco ball. On top of both cheekbones, down the nose, sides of the head, the typical places you would put some highlighter. Setting it all with my Urban Decay Chill Setting Spray. This stuff feels so good on the skin. And then I'm just going to put a tiny bit of mascara on the lower lash line, not too much. And then for my lips, I'm going in with this NYX Lipliner. I believe this is just called Brown, but again, I'll have it listed below. And I'm lining my lips just to define them a little bit because I have like a fuller bottom lip, but my top portion of my lips are pretty small, so lining them makes it look a lot fuller than they are. Using one of my favorite lipsticks. This is Hue by MAC. It's one of my all-time favorites. It's like a light pinky nude, and my all-time favorite lip gloss from Nars. This is Turkish Delight, a total classic. Pop that right onto the lips for that really pretty light pink pout, and you, my friend, are pretty much done. I love this look. This is totally my go-to look. This is what I love to wear. It's just very bronzy, it's very glowy, it's a pinky lip, it's not too oh, look at now I'm doing the Vogue. Okay, break it down now. And that is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Love and kisses to you all. Have a wonderful holiday season. Ooh, yeah. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.